was just.
People listen.
It don't matter if you're young or old, black or white.
People listen.
Yeah, this is food for thought, so scrape the plate.
Listen, people listen.
Come on. Yeah.
People listen.
Go, come on. Everybody. That's all I want y'all to do. That's all I ever wanted. Come on. Just listen. Come on.
Yo, welcome back. You are tuned in to Shop Talk on SouthsideRadio.live. I'm Emoeski.
And it's your boy Jab.
And we brought back K Dizzle. What's good, K Dizzle?
For shizzle.
In the neighborhood.
Hey, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I was just dropping by.
Yeah, that's what's up. We got him back in the building with us.
It's always good to have you in.
Oh, yeah. It warms up the place.
Literally.
Yeah. Why?
And this episode is going to be geared towards, just the
understanding what it
the
is.
understanding
Like,
of
doing?
holidays.
What you doing? You know
what are you doing? What are you creating as traditions with your family? You know what I'm saying?
Make your own traditions. That's why I stand on.
Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah, but you also got to know the difference between tradition and ritual.
Exactly.
And
a lot of the stuff
intertwine together.
a lot of the stuff that we do unconsciously, be rituals, and they don't be tradition.
Yeah.
It just be tradition for you to do it. But in reality,
and they be spelling
some shit and you
and they
don't
be
even know
spelling
it.
shit too.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all watch the movie Spell on some shit like that.
Just because you don't believe in it don't mean that
don't
shit
mean it ain't
Exactly.
real. It's
I
happening all around you.
I say that a lot.
And if you think about it, when you're doing a ritual, it's more than one person. It's groups of people doing the same thing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if everybody's, casting that same energy, something got to come out of it.
I like to explain it to people like this. If you were sitting in a room with a bunch of your friends or people, whatever, pull out a Ouija board, you gonna stay in the room?
Hell no.
Because that's gonna be on you.
I'm out of
And
there.
next thing you know, you got something attached to your ass going to your house,
Yep.
and now you got a whole bunch of insidious conjuring type shit going down. Just
That's
like,
the why not, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
Yep.
so when you unconsciously conjuring shit,
Mm-hmm.
it has the same effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the polarity of that concept
And
don't
the
actually
subconscious
change.
as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It don't change.
Yeah.
So you sitting in that room while they playing with this Ouija board, and you ain't even got to touch it.
Mm-mm.
Just the fact that you in there, something
You in
attached
there.
to you, right?
It's something that could jump on you.
Okay, so not knowing what the shit is that you using,
Mm-hmm.
what the songs mean that you singing, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Who you singing to?
Yes,
you got to
sir.
understand what like words like worship and praise really mean.
Yes, sir.
And you'll find that you praise and worship way more shit
Then you know.
than you really should.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
That's where the word humble really comes from. Like, people don't understand just because you say thank you, that don't make you humble.
That don't.
It's a lot of
It really
shit.
don't.
That's true.
It's a lot of shit you gotta do.
You gotta tone yourself
Conscious
down
of.
in the most way to really ground yourself to really see what's going on.
Right.
And when I was talking to you, E, about it before, is you have to have that sense to understand your senses. And once you understand your senses, you can really see and feel and hear what's really going on instead of talk. You know what I'm saying? We got two ears and one mouth for a reason.
Exactly.
A lot of people need to chill.
Yeah. That's true. So what is your take on holidays in your household? Like, how do you deal with holidays at home?
Tradition, like Jeff said, I'm into making newer traditions outside of the ones that we're used to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those are things that we grew up with, but we didn't know the true understanding behind them.
Right.
And now that we grown men, we get to do the research, you know what I'm saying, for ourselves and see what each holiday stands for.
Mm-hmm.
And if you gonna continue to do it, hey, that's your opinion. That's your personal preference.
Right. And I mean, everybody has their own way of doing things, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the house. And I definitely agree. Like, it is good to try to build traditions outside of what the norm is, because we still have questions about a lot of stuff that we were taught growing up. So why would, if we have questions about them and we question them, why would we pass those theories on to our kids so they can grow up questioning that shit too?
And see, that's one of my major points. Like with Christmas, for instance, we grow up and we realize that Santa Claus is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
It's fake.
Oh, yeah.
It was your parents buying that shit, etc.
Because I ain't letting my kids know. Ain't no fat ass white man walking around jumping through
my question-
chimneys.
Hell no,
I ain't even
in
got
the
no
hood.
chimney. I ain't even got no chimney. We was
Right.
apartment buildings. You feel me?
Look, and,
came in through the
and even
radio.
if I had
Knock,
one,
knock.
and look, and
No.
even if I had one, ain't no fat white man finna jump down that motherfucker with no gifts for us.
I knew it was
fat
fake
black
when I
man
left out the
Hell
cookies.
no.
I left out the cookies and the milk, and it wasn't touched. It was unscathed.
Yeah,
And I was just like,
but this nigga like milk and cookies,
I was good this year.
right?
But I got Christmas present, and they said from mom and dad. So it was
But
like,
I'm gonna give
eh.
you one better. Even before you, as an adult, bring a new kid into the game, and you decide if you is or if you ain't gonna teach them that tradition. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask yourself as an individual, like, that was a whole lie. Why would I even continue
Why would
to
I
teach that
continue-
lie? Why would I start that all
Yeah,
over again?
exactly.
And I
You
was
know what I'm
coming back
saying?
to what you were saying,
Yeah.
breaking them chains and cycles.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's what we got to do in
I
retrospect.
found out, even if you was heartbroken about it, or if you wasn't, you know what I'm saying? No matter how you felt.
And I wasn't.
The real,
I wasn't either.
I
The
wasn't.
real thing about it is, by the time you found out, you about figured it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like,
I knew it was something
Yeah.
to it because I was like, Mom, why you wrapping gifts? Who them gifts for?
There it is.
And she wrapping gifts, but I won't see the gifts under
Right.
the goddamn Christmas tree until
They
Christmas.
they had a door lock the night before.
Yeah.
No
Like,
gifts under the tree.
Oh no! But you was. Why you so tired, Ma? I was up all night. Up all night doing what? I don't smell no
Right.
food. You want
Right.
cookies?
And then for the families, like you gonna be auntie house. Sometimes they had Christmas gifts under the tree already before Christmas. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Yeah,
That don't
it didn't
make
make
sense.
sense at all. It didn't make sense at all.
And
So
then, like, it really don't help to dig into it and all the histories on it, because in reality, I went digging into Christmas and it's actually a layers of bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
very-
layers.
it's a lot of
different
dimensions.
places.
A
Like
lot.
Saint Nicholas don't got shit to do with the Bible, and
Nope.
the Bible
Nothing.
don't got nothing to do with Jesus being born on the 25th.
On the 25th, right?
or even in December
That's in
at all.
on the
Like,
25th.
it's a whole chain of like disconnected bands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And people are like, just go with it.
Because like with the
what
whole
the Bible
December-
say?
Right.
With the if you go with what the Bible say,
Actually, if you
it's
go with
gonna
the
say
Bible
the
say-
exact opposite of what you're telling me right now.
Yeah.
the Bible speak of events and whatnot, but when it actually comes to anything Christmas,
It ain't got nothing.
Nothing.
there's
to do
nothing in the Bible about it. And the only thing I can actually find, and I can't remember what scripture it is to save my life, but it was speaking against decorating your trees and
Yeah.
celebrating all that. Like it was,
We
it
had
was
that
against
talk.
that. It was talking about garland and gold and like, the not worshiping the creation but the creator. And you know what I'm saying? Something to that effect.
It's just a lot of different things that don't mean what
Christmas
we
was a
thought
negative
it
in the
was.
Bible.
Yeah.
And then I went and
Yeah.
looked up Easter, and that's
Oh
negative in the
wow!
Bible.
Yeah,
And it's not the same thing as Passover.
right. Resurrection
It's
Sunday.
different.
Huh.
It's different. You know what I'm saying?
Thanksgiving. Huh. Hey, how many Indians you know celebrate Thanksgiving?
How many Indians you
I'll
know?
pause. I'll pause. How many natives you know
Exactly.
How many natives do you
celebrate Thanksgiving?
Let's start with these, you know.
and you know
Man.
the
Valentine's Day.
right.
Come on now.
The only holiday that I actually recognize is birthdays.
Your birthday.
Yeah, and that's not really a holiday.
And that's not, it is.
That's
but
a celebration
if it's
of your
gonna
life.
be, but what a holiday is a celebration, correct?
Yeah.
So okay, so your birthday
no.
is a holiday. Your birthday
no.
is a
It's
celebration.
a worship.
No.
We're worshiping
really is,
you
though.
on your birthday. That's a worship of your life.
It really
know,
is.
it is.
If you want to
Really
say it in plain
technically.
English,
Yeah.
but like with holidays, it's more or less tradition because you're celebrating on faith.
And you kind of do the same thing every
You're
year on a
celebrating on
holiday.
faith,
Your
like-
birthday, you do something different on your birthday.
How long
every
Santa Claus
year.
been
That's-
alive?
I don't know because I don't pay attention to
Nigga should be dead.
Yeah, he should be dead.
He did.
He shouldn't
And
be
if he was a real
infinite.
person, he
Hey,
did.
So if he's infinite, that means he's God,
And this is what
right?
I want to know too. I want to know what the fuck did this nigga use to make his reindeers fly his big ass in the air?
He got some
Well,
fairy.
That's
some
what
fairy
they
dust.
like growing up.
He got fairy dust from Tinkerbell and
Man,
shit. From the
that
teeth
bitch
fairy.
got a whole bunch of fairy dust then because he a big dude. But no, all of my growing up, like I always wondered that about that story. Like,
Yeah, it didn't make
how the
sense.
fuck do you have?
It comes from
so you mean to
people-
tell me the reindeers that we see
Okay,
in
listen.
the zoo and shit, they
watch,
can fly too?
Listen.
Thought so.
No, listen. I'm about to fuck your head up.
And we always look for Rudolph.
Check this
I
out.
always
This-
look for a
it
rainbow
always
reindeer.
Look, watch how it comes back to worship.
Had a shiny
Now,
nose.
I'm gonna go left for a second. Now, in anything you watch about gods, what powers them?
Faith.
Prayer.
Prayer. It's pretty much faith and prayer.
Yeah.
Faith in your prayer, right?
Yep.
Right.
Okay. And you can check that all across anything.
Yeah, that's across anything.
You know what I'm saying?
They lose their power if you don't pray.
believe in them.
Yeah,
Right.
if you don't believe in them.
Right.
You believe
forget
in
about
what
them, they
you,
lose power.
Whatever you believe in is what you see, and vice versa.
Which is an oxymoron in itself, because if we told the story of Christmas forever, Santa
It's gonna
Claus
live forever.
It's gonna live forever.
Yeah.
So it's immortal by definition.
Like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's for real.
Until they talked about him, he didn't have no power.
Exactly.
Same thing. Remember, because they fed off fear, so that was their faith.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
true. That's true.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
But you giving faith into the holidays and the pagans
Right.
that you don't know, and some of these pagans are like really in history, and some of them are not. You know what I mean? And some of it actually comes out to tangible belief that actually goes into real unsavory
Some
shit,
real bullshit.
like real unsavory.
Some real
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
how can you just do
bogus
this to other
shit.
humans type
Yeah,
shit?
exactly. Like I said,
Right.
St. Patrick's, not St. Patrick's,
No,
Valentine's
he
Day.
won. He won too.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day, but I was talking about
But, you know what I'm
Valentine's Day.
saying? It's all-
the
yeah,
massacre
Valentine's
and all that
massacre,
shit.
yep,
You know what
yep.
I'm saying? It's a
Yep.
lot.
But
Yeah.
you continue to carry over the ritualistic, you know what I'm saying, properties of it, and the magic works the same.
Yeah.
And see,
You know
like
what I'm saying? With Christmas,
It lives in your
if
head.
as long as you believe in it, it powers it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I just got through watching some movie with my kids. It got what's his name? Kurt Russell.
Shit,
it's
I
Kurt
don't know.
Russell.
Kurt Russell been in a lot.
Yeah,
He's Santa Claus in the movie.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Something Chronicles of Christmas.
Something
or
like that.
that.
Yeah, I know what you're
something
talking
like
about. I
that.
never watched
Okay.
it, but I know what you're talking
It
about.
was actually a pretty good movie, like almost no cap. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really into the holiday shit, but my kids are. Well,
Except for
I'm-
Jingle All the Way. Turtleman and Home Alone. Them was the
Yeah,
shit.
Home Alone.
Them was the shit.
Home Alone is
on a light
classic.
note.
Yeah.
on some G shit, like it could be one of those. Like it's pretty good, but because Kurt Russell's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he is.
But
He definitely is.
but he had like this watch on, and with the watch, he can keep track of where the Christmas spirit level was. And that actually had a dampening effect on his power.
He's heating up.
Yeah, like and like this nigga, it'd be random shit in the movie, and he'd go to a subway station. He'd be like, "Damn, we need more holiday
Need more
spirit or
juice,
something." Right, we ran
And
out
he'll
of
do
juice
some shit.
because the reindeer couldn't fly no more. Like they was actually getting tired, so he
Yeah.
landed at this airport. And then he went in the airport, and I'm talking about he just like with the magic he had left, like he turned motherfuckers into backup singers and shit. Everybody got to singing Christmas songs. And
Carolyn
that
and
nigga
shit.
watch filled back up. He was like, "Oh, okay, let's go.
It's
We
time to
good."
go. We can fly.
Recharge the battery.
Man.
I was like, "What the fuck?" But like all Christmas movies are like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You know what I'm
something
saying?
that at one point
But
that
it
you
works
gotta
on-
believe in it.
It works
That's
on the
what it
belief
is,
in it. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it kind
Like
of
Home Alone.
it's the same shit with the
Same shit.
pagans. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
It's a belief-based system.
it's a
period.
belief-based system. When you get to tracing Christmas back and that shit turned into Saturnalia, and then you figure out what Saturn is and who they was and what kind of people they was and all
And
that
the
shit.
little goblins that's represented in that shit. It's
Man,
a lot.
bro,
You
like,
can do research. You
it's
got
a lot.
Google.
You gotta do
You know
your
what I'm saying?
research.
You got a smartphone.
Y'all think Easter is about the rebirth of Jesus? That's
Right.
the actual name of a god about sex and fertility.
Yep.
Hey,
And
check-
the rabbit has nothing to do with the birth of Jesus.
You know the
or
rabbit
rebirth of Jesus.
You know what
I
the
should
rabbit
say.
signifies?
The fucking
Sex.
Hey,
You fuck
watch
like
American
Jackrabbit?
Gods.
Right, bro, straight up.
It's very woke.
It is.
It's very
and
woke.
it puts you on a list of shit like that.
Yeah,
when you
it's
find
very
out
woke.
Wednesday and Odin and
Right.
Sunday
It's
and all
very
that shit mean the
woke.
same shit, you be like, what?
Yeah. And Easter.
What are the
chick.
calendars made of? Then,
Yeah.
and then if you actually into the astrology and all that, it all lays on
It
top
all
of
lays,
it.
yeah.
because-
See, I'm gonna
Always
have to get.
up.
I'm gonna have to get into it.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna have
dope.
to watch it.
It's dope. I
What
binge
platform
watched
is it on?
I watched it on Prime, but I binge watched it in a week, two
I think it's
seasons.
on Stars.
Yeah, it stars.
Okay.
It stars, but I watched it
Okay.
on Prime, but it's through Stars, so you
Okay.
can check it out, whatever
All
you
right.
got.
But when you do get to dig off, it do turn into some other shit. You know what I'm saying? It really do.
Right.
And, it's just a matter of if you want to believe in it or not.
Right.
But like me, I dig in a little bit into a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you know that
So-
rabbit hole goes deep.
And so you was telling
it
me
do.
about
Just me as a
about-
natural person, I'm just into like space age shit. So
Yeah. And what ifs and question everything. That's how I am.
straight
I'm gonna
up.
question everything.
You know what I'm saying?
personally.
Like if I can't experience it and reproduce it and all that good shit, I probably don't believe it no way. But hey, life is crazy.
I'm not going with the banana in the tailpipe.
No,
I'm not doing this.
So what was you telling me about the holly? I mean,
The holly, yeah.
Okay, why we call it Happy Holiday?
Happy holly.
Now, if you don't know what a holly is, it's a bush with
Have a holly
with like
jolly.
diamond-like patterned leaves and little red berries on it. And if you can't visualize that, I'll tell you what it looks like. It kind of looks like Christmas wreath. Okay, now go a little deeper. Pause.
I was say, that's what she said.
But the holly was actually what was supposedly put around Jesus's head. It wasn't actually thorns. It
Right.
was just that this bush is thorn-like.
Thorn-like, right.
And, you know, have thorns and whatnot on it.
Thorny.
But the holly is supposed to be like like good fortune and stuff like that. It's supposed to be a good omen, but
Reality.
the reality of it is
It's almost like
you made a
mistletoe.
crown out of this and you know, ground it into this man's head until he bled from it and you gave it to him as a mockery. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's witchcraft on everything.
And what did that do to his brain waves?
Who knows?
It kept him from thinking right and praying probably.
I think he
It
prayed
blocked
because
his.
at the end
It
of
blocked what he was thinking. Too busy. Oh, this shit hurt.
Right.
This shit hurt. I can't pray right. God damn it. It's like, you know, you got one pain, but you got another pain keeping that pain
From being
painful. You see what I'm
like
saying?
major pain.
Yeah.
I know how to broken finger.
Boy.
I know how to get your mind.
Yeah,
off
that's that. But that's like, you know, it's funny how like shit just be in plain sight like that. But they have
All
us.
of it.
They have us. They have us
It
accustomed
do.
to making that, like you said, a tradition or a
tradition,
ritual that
yeah.
that you use as decoration for your house. You put
Yeah.
this
Everybody
everywhere,
do it.
everywhere.
So
everybody
it's
do it.
okay because
Yeah,
everybody does it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's not
Yeah.
Your favorite teacher does it.
Okay.
Da 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 does
Now
it.
when you
Grandma
watch,
does
but
it.
now when you watch anything witchcraft,
You see
anything
it.
about
You see
magic.
it. Yeah.
how do you amplify your magic?
In gatherings.
You find more
With
fucking
more
people to do it.
Exactly.
And they literally chant the same shit until
The
something
same
happens.
shit.
And if that don't work, they get more people.
And they get in circles.
You know what I'm saying?
And they light candles.
All that
On
shit.
some Ouija board shit. It's like a big Ouija board.
I'm telling you, bro.
If you think about it.
There's a whole lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But like, okay, so think about it. Think about this. Think about this. What if we didn't recognize all this bullshit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And think about how the impact of actually not recognizing Christmas would have on your life.
on your pocket.
The money you
On
would save.
everything, exactly.
You would save hundreds of dollars just in your gas
You
bill
know how
alone, 'cause
much
you ain't
they
putting up
make
lights
this
and shit.
season alone?
On shit that niggas ain't gonna play with, nothing.
From Black Friday to now, from Halloween,
From Halloween.
to Christmas,
'Cause
New
people-
Year's Eve, New
Yeah.
Year's, and all that shit. You know,
Yeah.
they making money.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And movies convey that as well.
Yeah,
they're
they give it
windows.
to us in
They are
plain
definitely
sight.
windows. You know what I'm
They
saying?
look at, give it to us as entertainment.
That's
Oh,
the real
yeah.
news.
Oh,
Give it
yeah.
to us as entertainment.
That's the real
Oh
news.
yeah.
We thinking the shit
Movies,
they doing
TV
is bullshit,
shows.
then they mix it up.
Yeah, they let you know subliminally right then and there. Like, all right, if you could pick through this, like you said, in plain sight, it's in plain sight, but you have a choice to either ignore it or not.
Yeah. And ignoring it doesn't
Make it go away.
make it go away. It's going to still be there.
It's still there.
And somebody else is going to recognize it. It's going to still give it power.
Force of it, yeah.
It's just like killing.
Feeding it.
You kill one head, it's another one that's gonna grow.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell,
You take out the master over here, somebody that's gonna follow him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to kill it from the root. You know what I'm saying?
And like, you know, in my home, you know, certain things I'm still working on breaking, but my kids, for one, don't believe, well, my kids at home don't believe and know that there's no Santa Claus. I'm Santa Claus. Mommy's Santa Claus. Now, my two outside of the house, I'm working on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see it as breaking their spirit. And people are like, oh, that's so mean that you tell your kids ain't no Santa Claus. Well, I'm gonna continue to keep lying to my kids and telling my kids there's
They
Santa
want you to
Claus.
just go with the hype.
Like, yeah, like, no, I don't
See, my house is it's kind of it's a hot and cold thing because just like most people, you know what I'm saying, like they don't see the wrong in it because it's so natural to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't resonate to them like it do to me.
So I quote myself: "Belief is something you accept without proof."
Yeah, man, that's actually probably the real definition. To it.
So it's like, I put that up on one of my Facebook joints, and then I, it says stop believing in everything you see or hear without having done the research.
True.
So the main thing is, like we said, we go by tradition, but at some point somebody's got to ask a question. Somebody's got to say, "Hold on, wait a minute. What's up to this? What's to this?" You know what I'm saying? We got to know.
What, what mine was? Mine was when I come into the understanding of Jehovah's Witness and the fact that they didn't celebrate holidays. I want to know why. Why you don't celebrate holidays?
Why?
And you know what? Everybody else celebrate holidays, but y'all don't. Only thing y'all recognize as birthdays. Like, why is that?
Right. And being that I've had the opportunity to stay
on that side,
Jehovah's Witnesses, you know what I'm saying? And I've retained a lot of their belief system because most people are misled and they think it's cult-like and all that stuff like that. But there's a reason. You know what I'm saying? And if you're going to be
research,
if you're going to be monotheistic, which means you believe in one God. So if you actually under Christianity,
mono, uno,
you only believe in the Almighty God,
right? In
which Jehovah's Witnesses believe in the same faith. You know what I'm saying? It's still Christianity based. It's the same thing. It's Jesus died on the cross, everything.
Right.
It's all the same. The only difference is they strip any paganism from that. Like, that's what makes it strict.
They strip the lies.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they strip that out. You don't celebrate Christmas because Christmas ain't in the Bible.
They strip the facade.
You don't celebrate Easter because Easter's not in the Bible.
It's all a facade.
The thing with the birthdays, it's not the type of celebration that the average Joe is used to, but no, it don't be big.
Smoke and mirrors.
You know what I'm saying? It don't be big, but you're allowed to enjoy your birthday. Like, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? You get to live a regular life. Most people that are Jehovah's Witnesses usually just, be to themselves and in their corner. Because you're taught to not really get involved with the world.
Right.
Like that.
Because you're not supposed to be
attached.
you're supposed to be in the world, not of the world.
But not of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Subdue yourself.
So most people see that standoffishness as I'm too good for you or anything like that. But it's like, no, I don't have no interest in what you're doing.
Excuse me. They don't overstand.
Yeah, they don't overstand. You know, it's more or less, I don't have an interest in what you're doing. So
I'm trying to remember myself.
You gonna do you. I'm gonna sit over here in my corner. I'm good.
Right.
You know what I mean? But even with the holiday thing, it's a lot of paganistic things going on behind the scenes.
Bullshit. I'm just gonna call it what it is. Right. Bullshit, because I'm woke to the shit.
But it's a lot of it.
And a lot of it got to be centered around money too.
Exactly.
All of it is centered around money. Think about the type of money you spend on these holidays. Baby. If Easter, wait a minute, let's just talk about Easter. Do you know you go buy, people don't go to church all fucking year.
Bruh.
And they'll go out and buy the most expensive suit in the store, gators.
It's a fashion show.
You pull it up in the limo.
It's a fashion show for Easter.
You pull it up in the limo,
Easter
everything.
Best.
You don't even know why.
That's the one day you casket shopper. You ain't even in the casket.
You don't even know why.
I didn't know why. And I'd be like, either. Why? Why is this day that much special than any other Sunday to go to church? Why?
You know what makes Easter special? It's on a solstice. All the holidays are on, all the major holidays fall on the solstice.
And that's the spring solstice.
So if you cross-reference that, with moon magic, guess what? A motherfucker's magic can be very strong. Like, you know how in the in the Avatar,
Airbender,
the water benders were stronger at night and even real strong on the
I'm
full
a water
moon.
sign, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? But you know how that made them stronger? Like
the tides.
Let's say, for instance, magic works like that. Some people do, and like with moon magic, it do.
The moon controls the tides. If you know.
You know what phase? If you know what phase to do with shit, you can be a powerful motherfucker.
That's why motherfuckers act stupid and crazy on the full moon. You be like, hey man, I gotta get in the house.
Because that's some crazy. The moon letting off crazy energy.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers is tripping, and it's always on a Friday or a weekend.
The moon letting off crazy energy on the certain ley lines, and like just because it sound like rubbish to other motherfuckers, like
All you gotta do is pay
Difference.
attention, like you
Real
said,
talk.
in plain sight.
But once you can see it, you know how to sidestep.
You know how to how to navigate.
Man, I'm trying to tell
And
you.
I think the hardest part is to get people to navigate with you. You know what I'm saying? Like the people like that's close to you that are still stuck in that way.
That's the hardest.
That's
You know what I'm
the
saying? That's
hardest
the hardest part. Like, because it's a lot of stuff that I want to pass down to people, but it's like I know I can tell by how we just have just regular conversation. You ain't ready for that type of conversation.
You know what though? This is a little trick I've learned. Small doses.
Yeah. And or don't
Because
waste the time too long on that. Just like with your answers on a test.
Yeah.
Don't waste the time on that test. Pass that.
Yeah.
Pass
Right.
it.
And
You're right.
and that's where
Keep
the small
going.
doses
You're
come
right.
because
You're
with
right.
small doses, even if we having a conversation ain't got nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
We could be talking about something and I may know something a little more than y'all do about it. You know what I'm saying? I say a little bit. And I'll leave it at that. When the conversation changes, I'm going with it too.
Mm-hmm.
And I've learned that one person will immediately come back to it, and
That's the
later
sprinkle.
on the other one again.
That's the
And they'll be
sprinkle.
like, "Wait a minute! I remember you was talking about so and so one day.
You put a little
kind of
dust
looked
in
into
there.
it. You
Right.
turned out not to be crazy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You got my senses heightened there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had
That's
two
all
people
it
come
take,
back to
though.
me like, "You sound
Plant
crazy
the
when you
seed.
talk, but
Yeah.
Plant the seed.
it hold a lot."
And
Like,
it'll grow.
And people don't understand. I do a lot of left ball research. Like I get off
got
into
to.
I get off into numerology.
You got to.
I'm starting.
Do you know-
I'm starting to.
Do you know
I'm
that?
starting
to.
Do you know that numbers are assigned to certain to certain archangels?
Yeah,
And
bro.
It's crazy, bro.
Bruh. It's funny you say
crazy.
that because I keep seeing 556 and I looked that up
And then people through their birthdays
and I was like,
whatnot
oh my God.
are yeah.
It's good. It's good. It's really good. And it's, it's
When
got
you
to
see
do with
certain
angels
numbers
and
on clocks and shit like
guardians
that.
and all that
Yeah.
shit, bro.
When you see certain numbers on clocks,
And
and
you
you
know
walking
what?
past something,
Hey.
or you in the car and you
Hey.
driving,
No
and
bullshit.
a certain series of numbers just
Hey.
keep popping
Keep
up.
popping up.
Look up what that number
Right
is.
here to God.
promise you,
I
I
need
know
to
that
number
look
means.
up. I need. Well, that's if that's the case, and this goes back some years.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. For some reason, I will always look at the clock, and it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Whether
remember,
it was
it's always-
AM or PM.
Look that up, but mostly everything's in threes.
Right.
If you pay attention to
you
everything,
mostly
mostly
seeing
everything
1,
is in
2, 3.
threes. Yeah, you looking at 1, 2, 3 mostly.
Okay.
That fourth is probably like an honorary number or some extra shit. I'm
Okay.
sure it means something, but
Right.
look at it in threes. 'cause
Everything is threes,
in
nines, and
threes.
sixes.
Yep, everything.
It
Yeah.
all starts in threes and
So-
spirals.
But I would
It's
always
funny you
always
said
catch
that
it.
shit,
I
'cause
would
was
always
just having
catch it,
this
bro.
conversation the other night. Like, dude,
telling you, bro.
I
letters-
had to look it up.
I was looking into letters a little bit. It got kind of confusing. Like it was something about abracadabra,
Abracadabra.
but it's real. Abracadabra is like a real spell. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's supposed to be a healing spell, but like we don't know how to use it.
Right.
And the thing that popped out to me was like the way we use it.
Abracadabra.
We use it to make the magic appear.
Yeah.
Like that's
Right.
the command word. Abracadabra.
It's here.
When in reality, I should be pointing at it like a bullet wound or something. Abracadabra. But you know what I'm saying? Right.
My chest ain't hurting.
There you go. You killed my cancer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was a way to do it. I can't remember how they explained it. It's something it's a certain way you gotta write it and spell out, and it's like 7 ways to say it and start from A and you be like abracadabra.
Hit him with the nom
Come
your
all the way up.
hodl and get your
Like straight up, and by the time you
Man.
get done, it spells itself
So
backwards or some shit.
That make you think. That make you
And-
wonder, like, if all the little like fake, like in the movies and stuff like that, they be having these fake chants. Are these really
That
fake
shit don't be
chants?
Bruh,
fake.
subliminal.
You know
First
what
of
I'm
all,
saying?
they put spells on albums.
First of all,
Exactly.
On music.
Yep.
Like, listen.
Yep. I seen that.
You know
I
what I'm
seen
saying?
That. Yep.
And remember
Wait,
the
pause,
frequencies.
hold on,
Bring over
you
before-
know.
yeah.
before we
You
start
know.
the whole thing,
You
before we talk
know.
about that,
Yeah.
We talked about this already.
ritual is performance. That's something you kind of can't fake.
Yeah.
Even if you playing doing it, you're still in the action.
It's
of
still
it.
an act.
You know what I'm saying? Like Bruce Lee said, your body don't know the difference. You know what I'm saying? Your consciousnness don't know the difference.
It becomes
Although you
second
going
nature.
like we doing this for play, but
That's why people
you
go
really
in
wearing this hood
and
and you
just
holding
do
this
it.
skull and you chatting this
Yeah.
shit.
Because it's second nature now.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Now
You in it.
back on the music. I found out, bro, because I got off into chakras and frequencies and vibrations and whatnot.
Alignment.
And vibrations actually sound alone does some shit. Like
it's
it actually
big.
makes how do you say it? Geometrical. geometrical
yeah.
geometrical shapes and shit, and like like if you play it on top of sand, it'll be like boom.
Yeah, to make the sand do some other shit and make it move a certain way.
Depending on what the pitch and frequency you in, depending on how you mix all that.
Yeah.
But back in the day, like Beethoven them type days, music was actually played on a different frequency.
Yep. On a lower frequency.
A lower one. A far lower one. It was like, what was it? I can't remember. It was 350 something or something.
I don't know about then, but anything under 4...
It was 430 something.
430 something is good, and anything over that is
like 432.
Too high. Yeah, 432, something like that. I didn't look it up again. Don't quote me.
I know it was in the 30s.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, all the music we listen to is like a what, 440?
440 or higher.
Yep, 440 or higher.
And it make you, man, you play that shit in traffic.
Have negative
you about to
properties
shoot a motherfucker in traffic, damn near.
When you listen to
Like
it in
real
general,
talk.
Hold on.
It kind of turns you up.
You said
It
you
does.
said the frequency is at what?
440.
440 something. 440 or higher.
Change, yeah.
Didn't we just get a album, a 444 album?
We did. See?
Oh, guess what?
See what I'm
That
saying?
means something too.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
When you look
sure.
into
By itself.
numerology.
Yeah, by itself.
Yeah.
Numbers mean everything, and that was in threes.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
You
these
actually
are
take the
things.
semicolon out to make it time because he made it time.
Exactly.
Take the semicolon out and it becomes a whole number.
Exactly, and you just look it up for
Look it
yourself.
up.
These are things that, like I said, question everything. Don't just go with it just because.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Just because it's an album, it's like, oh, it's Jay-Z, but it's like, what is
behind
Jay-Z's? You know what I'm saying? Motive. You know what I'm saying? Behind this
What's
whole
a real
situation.
motive?
You know what I'm saying? What are you really hearing?
Get your cop
If
shows
you think
up.
about
So
that
y'all think beyond
album, if you
the
think
fucking
about
what you
that
see.
album, he kind of was in a few different areas in that album. He was in some personal. He was in some growth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he was in some, you know what I'm saying?
Some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
You know?
I don't know.
So
Like,
I
it's
think
like-
I remember what that means.
What?
That's it's like a warning, a get ready, something of that nature.
let's Google
444?
it.
Yeah, 444 is something of that nature.
Let's Google this.
I think I remember.
That's
I remember
interesting
something
that
like
they
that.
come up though. That's
it's like it's a warning or something. I can't remember if it's bad or
It
good.
says it's a number of protection and encouragement.
Well,
That's what it says. I don't know. But
might
there
be
are
right.
there
I
are
said-
different
I said I
meanings
think I remember.
based on, you know, what you see.
But you know I ain't crazy. I know what I'm talking about. Chips.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, you have to cross-reference so many references.
Yeah. You
Just to
gotta get-
make sure that you get into the meat and
Same,
potatoes of
right.
it. You know what I'm
But
saying?
this is just examples though. You know what I'm saying? Like this. But like that rabbit hole do get deep, bro.
Yeah, dude.
And
On
you
all levels.
easily fall down and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily, like there's just shit that's going on.
Just
Even
make
if
sure
like,
you got a flashlight. So you can shine.
even if you dug harder into like Christianity,
way.
like you know what the craziest parallel I come across?
What's that?
All of religion actually is about Christianity,
Yeah.
but
It's
everybody's
got
coming
something.
from a different angle. Like some
Right.
people were opposed and others didn't.
Everybody's mine. And it's like, but you're saying the same shit, just in a different way.
But I think the other religions are just the people that God actually went against in the Bible. So that would be the other. That would have to be the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they come up with their own tablets and scrolls and whatnot.
What if the religions were to separate us because of the fact that maybe those were the angels that got cast down, if you believe in that part?
Yeah, the fallen angels. Oh, we
Yeah.
talk about that.
So the fallen angels
Open it up.
was the ones that created all these religions to divide everyone.
They the ones who
That's
created all this
possible.
confusion.
Exactly.
They taught us war, vanity.
Exactly.
They taught us how to read the stars, heart
Exactly.
surgery. Everybody keep talking about Emotep. I think he personally was a fallen angel, if nothing else.
Possibly.
But I think after the flood, something
The
changed
great
dramatically.
flood.
And according to the Bible, it actually makes sense because according to the Bible, after the flood, they were a good handful of them were bound and locked up. And to my understanding, don't quote me, but to my understanding, after I like picked it apart as much as I could, they're locked up in the mountain range in Antarctica.
And what do they say about Antarctica? We can't even
go there.
It's off limits.
We're not supposed to be there.
But guess what? Every politician,
has access.
Has never access.
every world leader, they have to go there.
have
at some
to go
point.
there.
For what though?
And
Right. What's so
if,
important about
if you
Antarctica?
check the flight log, you'll find out a lot of these superstars have been there too. So Why you going to
the fountain of youth.
Yeah.
You're right. You know what I'm saying?
Found for real.
One of my main things is I say this to everyone. You know, we can have great conversation on so many levels, but we weren't there.
No.
Yeah.
None of us were there,
Yeah.
so there's no point in fighting each other on basic information
right.
that we should sharing
Exactly.
to try to get to the bottom of the shit. But a lot of people be butthurt about their beliefs, and it's like, stop, don't take
your
it
feelings
personal.
into it, right.
Take your feelings out of
Yeah.
it. Just like this election, take your feelings out of it. You know, just like everything, take your feelings out of it, and let's really talk about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Let's
what it's
not get
supposed to
mad
be,
at each other.
Right.
You know,
Ain't
for
nothing to be
knowing,
mad about.
for being misled. We all was misled. You know what I'm saying?
I call this fool up. It'll be plenty of shit. I think I'm on to something. He'd be like, well, and he don't know nothing. What the fuck I'm talking about?
Right.
He just listening
But
in the
he
moment
listening.
of me talking.
Yeah.
And he asks his own questions, and I'd be like, you know what?
That's a good ass question.
I didn't even consider that. And I go all the way back to the beginning.
But
with
that's
that
a
shit and come
different
back.
dimension because there's dimensions of everything. You turn it up, you turn it this way, turn it that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna open up a box as far as trying to figure out something else.
And you only gonna know as much as you willing to learn.
That's it.
If you ain't willing to learn a lot, you ain't gonna
You
learn
ain't
a lot.
learning nothing. If you know everything, you lost.
Yep.
And that's what a lot of people's problem is these days. They think they know
They
everything.
want to be lost
Yeah, they want to be lost.
out of arrogance.
Yeah.
Don't help me
And
find our
pride.
way. I
And
got it
pride.
and walk right back into the dark.
It's also a pride thing because they don't want to be wrong in their teachings. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be wrong because think about it. A 50-year-old man finding out some new information from a 20-year-old man, he gonna be like, oh, young blood, you don't know what you're talking about. Because he thinks he
live
knows
this.
everything.
I live this.
But it's like you can learn different things from all
Yeah,
levels.
because
and
everybody had
ages.
different perspectives.
Yeah.
But see, that
Different
comes all the way back
perspectives.
to my passing on Christmas question that I ask people, like, why do you pass it on? Well, in that sense, that's when you ask yourself as a person, like, do I really not know how to do this?
Right.
I need some help.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
Yeah.
this motherfucker know more than me. Let
Right.
me learn something right
Exactly.
Like, you got to be mature enough
To
to
ask
accept
that question.
You know what I'm
Accept,
saying?
yeah, accept the fact.
Accept, it ain't nothing wrong with being defeated. Shit.
No, not at all.
How you know how to win if you ain't never lost some shit?
Exactly.
You gotta lose some shit to be successful.
Right. You ain't
MJ
never win
said
something
that.
the first day out.
No success without failure.
Yeah, that's true.
Straight
though.
up.
That's
And then
true.
you know how to come
But that
to it
resilience,
again. You
but
see
that
what I'm saying?
resilience also build character.
It does.
And a lot of people don't got the character because they ain't built the resilience.
Or the heart.
Exactly.
Yep. Well, speaking of characters, it's time to get into these top 3 characters that we supposed to be having.
Ooh.
Bring it to the scene.
Ooh.
Coming to the
Bring
stage.
it to the scene. Coming to the stage.
Coming to the stage.
What we got this week,
Coming to
baby?
the stage.
Okay, what the top 3 action heroes,
That's
action
a-
stars.
Action star.
Oh,
Action star.
What you
shit.
got? Well, you know what?
Oh, shit.
We gonna let the guest. You know what
The
I'm saying?
guest?
He get the privilege of going first.
Oh, again.
He get the privilege.
Oh, good. Okay, so my top, off top, number 1.
Number 1.
I know. I'll get the chopper. So look, Arnold is my top because he was just
Arnold
just
on top because he go like
to
this. We rewind it and listen
And
to it.
then you know he didn't have dialogue in his first initial movies, but then as he got better and he
his
got
English.
comfortable, you know what I'm saying, he became the man. He got more roles and he was just in every damn thing.
Yeah.
And you couldn't. He's a fucking Terminator. Like, what are you gonna do with that? You know what I'm
I'll be
saying?
back.
I'll be back. So that's my first. My second, I say Jackie Chan.
Okay.
Jackie got hands.
Jackie
boy.
is like
He's the
Jeff
drunken
said,
god.
he's the drunken god.
He's the drunken
He
god.
is the drunken
I give
god,
you
and
that
he
one.
was just in everything, and he does his
he
own
was.
stunt shit. He does everything.
Right.
He's Jackie.
Right.
Come on now.
Like,
He was
all
Mr.
stunts.
Miyagi as well. He was Mr. Miyagi, and then my last one would be, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Because that's just, he was my wrestling dude.
That
He
nigga
took
is
that.
buff.
He took that to the movies, and he got the torch passed from Arnold.
Okay.
As far as the action, man of the century at that point. So
Right.
those are my tops right there.
Okay. All right. Well, mine's I'm going Steven Seagal.
Oh, ponytail.
Ponytail.
Okay, exit
Tight
wounds.
pants.
Okay.
He can't throw a nigga through some
He had a
glass.
mean look.
Ain't that
That
nigga?
nigga. He always had just a tight lip. I'm gonna kick your ass. All right, quick as hell.
Soft delivery.
My second is Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, Adrian!
Rocky. That's Rambo right there.
Rambo.
Hey, yo.
And he on Mortal Kombat right now too.
Hey,
so
he is.
He a legit
He got
killer.
the bold boy.
He a legit killer.
Okay.
Arnold on there too.
He is. RoboCop on there too.
Yeah.
Murphy.
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 And then my last one is Jason Statham.
Okay. The new age.
Yeah, he
the
dope.
new age.
He
definitely
the
kick ass.
transport.
Hey,
Transporter.
The crazy part is
Frank. Right. I was
That's
about
my
to say.
shit.
The crazy
Frank.
part is that nigga like 4'12". That nigga little as hell.
He is.
Yeah, he
I
tiny.
didn't know he was that
He
small.
about as tall as T.I. nigga. That nigga little.
Damn.
Yeah, he'll beat your ass.
Right.
Ain't that damn. I didn't know he was that small.
Yeah.
Wear Skechers every
Wesley
day.
Snipes shoots. Damn. The pump.
Damn. Skechers with the lift.
With the lift, he would have won some
the rules
skates too, so he can get around quicker. He be skating in like, I'm ready for my scene.
I knew he was too fast.
Jason Statham.
All right, who's your top three?
All right. I'm gonna start off with the Freddie Wong.
Okay.
Jet Li.
Okay, Jet
You know what
Li.
I'm saying? And
Okay.
he the one. He did a lot of shit.
Here's you law.
You know,
Nobody's bitch. You
Nobody's
are mine.
That's Fist of Legends right there.
Yeah, buddy.
You know what I'm saying?
The ponytail.
Then I'm gonna go with Ray Park.
Okay.
Motherfuckers might not
Lot of
know who that
motherfuckers
is.
don't know
but
who Ray
this
Park
nigga been
is.
a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, he was Darth Maul.
Maul.
Yeah,
He's fucking,
he's Toad.
Toad, yeah, he's a whole few
X-Men.
people, so, you
and
know.
he do a lot of stunt. He's a stunt double.
He do a lot of stunt.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what's up.
So, so needless to say, he kick a lot of ass.
A lot of ass.
Lot of ass.
Behind the scenes and on the scenes.
And then I'm top it off
Who you got?
with the unkillable. Took on the devil himself.
Ooh, who's that?
Spawn.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
Michael
sorry. I mean, Michael Jai White.
Michael Jai. See,
Yeah,
I knew.
yeah,
I knew who he was talking
Jai
about.
White fan.
I knew
And
who he was
then
talking
on
about.
top of that, even if we take away Spawn, this nigga ain't never been punched in none of his movies. And he got a lot of action movies. I think I seen 2 movies where he got hit.
I think he got hit in Black Dynamite, but that was just because it was a funny movie.
Shit, if you add Black Dynamite to that, he don't even got to be Spawn.
True. Don't be interrupting my kung fu.
Right. Interrupted my ectoplasma.
Since we do have a guest, we do have to pick a subject for top 3 for next week.
What's that?
I think we should go ahead and let K Dizzle give us a topic.
Oh, you got to give us a
Top
topic.
3.
A topic.
Yeah,
Top 3.
Can you come back to me? Because that's kind of on the spot. Topic.
Nah, ain't no do-overs.
Damn.
You know what? We'll give
know
it-
what?
Okay.
No, wait.
You know what?
We got a thought.
Oh, we got to
As guys,
Okay.
All right.
you know, women like this too. What would be your top favorite beer?
Top 3.
Top three. Excuse
Top 3
me.
favorite
Top 3
beers?
favorite beers.
Top 3 favorite beers.
All right. I
Top 3 favorite beers.
So
You can do a lot with beers.
All right, so who you drop
You can do a
slapping
lot
this
with
week?
beers. Ooh,
well, the
damn.
question is, who you jab slapping this?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh shit! The guest got another.
K Dizzle?
He got another opportunity. He got
They
another
putting
responsibility.
the spotlight on me. Y'all lucky I came to perform. Okay, look, check it.
Okay, where you
You
at?
can jab slap the shit out of the U.S. government.
Oh,
Damn.
that's both hands. What you got?
You know why? Because
Why?
they trying to get us to take that goddamn vaccine.
yeah,
Excuse me,
yeah.
that vaccine.
Yeah.
I ain't going.
Yeah, I ain't going either.
I ain't going, and my kids ain't either.
Nope.
I want mercury in my body. I eat a thermometer, bitch.
You heard me?
Exactly.
I'm good.
And that's bad for you.
I go stand next to some goddamn some cellular poles or some shit.
Turn on a microwave and stand in front of it.
right with the phone, my cell phone.
Right.
Just,
On the
hey, how you
phone.
doing?
Holding the ball
With the microphone.
ball of aluminum
Right.
With a fork in the
with a
microwave
pot on my head.
That shit.
and a turban.
And they trying to make that shit. They trying to make that shit mandatory.
Yeah, that's what I'm
they
saying.
trying to make that
Bro,
shit mandatory.
They starting with the major cities. They did it in New York. They was talking about it in New York a couple of weeks back. Now they talking about it in Chicago.
And you know what?
LA
And
gonna
it's-
be talking about it
And
next.
it's funny that you're saying that they're talking about it in Chicago because just over the past month or so, they've been saying how the numbers in Chicago are starting to spike.
Exactly.
The same thing with Indiana.
See,
too.
they might be
It's
making that shit
starting
up
to
just so they
spike.
can have a reason
Exactly,
to do that
to make it
And you know what?
mandatory.
And I told motherfuckers, You vote Joe Biden, he gonna close this bitch.
Question
Be
everything.
mad. And you're gonna be mad when he closes this bitch.
Yeah, man.
And he gonna start forcing everybody to take these vaccines and
His
shit.
smile is too hard.
And then we
for
gonna
me.
go. Then we gonna go into
His
the
smile,
fucking
he
third world
smiles
country.
entirely too hard for me to.
I hope niggas is
too
ready to
hard.
hunt
That smile is devilish.
because we about to be tribal again.
I'm not sorry.
But
Yeah,
get your building
I
up.
definitely feel like martial law is
They coming for their property.
You
I
heard me?
definitely feel like it's gonna come into
They coming
effect.
for their
Oh,
property.
yeah.
I'm trying to find some
Get your-
ammunition. I ain't gonna even lie.
Get your hand-to-hand
I'm still
combat
trying to
up.
find some ammo.
You know what a brother told me?
What?
Y'all young brothers, he said it just like this. Y'all young brothers better learn how to make ammo.
And you know what?
That's the real.
That's
thing.
what he said. He said,
It's
get you
probably
some.
the materials is probably so cheap and
Oh,
easy to
it's
get.
easy. It's
So
easy.
cheap and easy
Nah, I
to
don't know
get.
how to do it, but we can YouTube.
Oh,
it.
YouTube
We can
the
come in
shit.
here and just
Yeah, yeah.
crank that shit out.
Hey,
You
I'm
know what I'm
down
saying?
because
For
I
real.
I can make my own 9mm slug with my own hollow point shit.
556.
Right.
Back to the 556 number. Straight up. But yeah, that's who we need to slap.
Yeah.
Jab slap.
All right. Well, without further ado,
And now that they have been hit with the 5 fingers of death,
Updated. And SmackDown.
he couldn't even get it out.
well, yeah, we gonna get out of here, y'all.
You're out of here.
It was definitely a great,
An adventure.
a great conversation, a
Take
great
you on the
adventure.
ride on the read.
Hell yeah!
And it can go.
Take us-
Give you
People.
give you something to
It's in
think
the
about.
book.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Reading
something to think
rainbow,
about.
reading rainbow.
Man,
It can go deeper.
I'm about to read a rainbow.
You can go deeper.
It can
I'm
go
gonna
deep,
close
deep.
up shop because
No,
y'all
man.
niggas is
We leave it open.
No.
I lock out when I leave.
Well, y'all like
They
it when
tripping
y'all
for not
leave.
asking questions.
That's true.
I know.
That's
right?
it.
I'm
The
the
only dumb question is a question
It's
that's
a
not
question
asked.
and you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
So you got to take that shot and ask that question.
Sure.
miss 100 times and then be like fucking shoot a layup and it never try.
For a layup. High percentage shot, baby.
Sometimes you gotta just pass and get the assist. You know what
You
I'm saying?
do.
Yep.
And that's how we transfer information.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, y'all. Well, we gonna get up out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in with us this week on Shop Talk on SouthsideRadio.live.
Yeah.
My name is Emoeski,
And this jab.
And this K Dizzle, baby.
and we gonna holler at y'all next week. Y'all
Yeah.
be safe.
Yeah.
Peace.